another year has gone by and we've got 4 new additions to our favorite game, Planet Zoo. So it's time to rank all the Planet Zoo packs again. Hey everyone, my name is the Lady Zenner, and in this video I'm sharing my personal ranking of all the Planet Zoo DLCs released from 2019 to 2023. If you like these type of videos, then don't forget to hit that like button and make sure to share your personal pack ranking in the comments down below. And if you're interested in grabbing any of these packs, I highly recommend you to check out the sponsor of the channel, Instant Gaming, because via their website you can get a great discount on all Planet Zoo packs and many other games. And by buying via their website, you will get a great discount and you will also be supporting the channel. You can find a link to their website in the description of this video and in the pinned message of the comment section, so you can easily find it. Now, without further talking, let's jump right into Tier Maker, which you can also find a link to in the description of this video if you want to create your own tier maker of ranking all the packs of Planet Zoo so far. So we're going to start, of course, with the Deluxe Edition. Now, the Deluxe Edition is adding 3 animals to the game: the Pygmy Hippo, Thomson Gazelle, Komodo Dragon, a set of wallpapers, and the complete soundtrack of Planet Zoo, which is obviously fantastic. Also, the animals are really beautiful one by one, but still, I am not very happy with the pricing of this pack, also together with the fact that you will get the complete soundtrack in the Deluxe Edition, but you can again also buy it for 10 bucks on the Steam page. It just doesn't make any sense to me, and I find it a little bit scammy. So the Deluxe Edition is gonna be on the okay ranking again, because I just feel like the animals are great, but the entirety of this Deluxe Edition is just not really making me super happy. So then we're going to the Arctic Pack, adding the polar bear, reindeer, Arctic wolf, and doll sheep. Definitely some really beautiful animals. The pack itself also includes a variety of different scenery items and building items. I'm not personally a huge fan of this stuff. I think it's stuff that I use the least in any of my Planet Zoo games. Although we did do a few really nice zoo tours on the channel the past year using a lot of the Arctic pieces, which makes me wonder, like, why am I never using them more often? So the pieces are definitely not bad, just personally not using them super frequently. The animals are really good, especially the polar bear. It has a really nice spot in my heart. Now, I think normally I did put it right behind the Deluxe Edition, but I think right now I will put it right in front of the Deluxe Edition if this is working. So then we go to the South America pack, which is adding the jaguar, llama, capuchin monkey, giant anteater, and exhibit animal, the red-eyed tree frog. Now, you guys know me, I absolutely love the jaguar, definitely my most favorite animal of the pack, especially also because we have a black jaguar variant, which is just so freaking gorgeous. Now, the other animals, I do have to admit, I actually barely use in any of my zoos. They do look really fantastic. The pieces, however, in this pack, like the temple pieces, bamboo pieces, and rope pieces, are definitely really great. But for some reason, I think I always put this pack here on the great ranking. But I feel like I'm going to lower this one down now, looking at how often I'm actually using, especially the animals. Like, the pieces, as I said, are really good, and I think I use them quite often. But looking at the animal roster, with the jaguar being pretty much the only animal I use the most from this pack, I think I'm gonna go for the good ranking for now for the South America pack. Then we're gonna go to the Australia pack, adding the koala, dingo, red kangaroos, and the southern cassowary. Also next to that, you can find a really nice variety of pieces in this pack, but for some reason, I cannot really say that these pieces I use very frequently in my zoos. When I do, it's mostly in an Australian area, but I don't really feel like you can use these pieces too much in other areas, which is not entirely true, but for me personally, it just feels that way. I think the koala is definitely the best animal of this pack. Together with the southern cassowary, I think these are just really great animals. But I will not consider the Australia pack being one of my most favorite packs that there are out there from Planet Zoo. I kind of feel like I'm gonna put this one right over here behind the South America pack for now. Moving on to the Aquatic Pack. Well, it's no secret anymore, but the Aquatic Pack is definitely still one of my most favorite packs. I know that many people are like, yeah, well, it added some nice first aquatic animals out there, but we got so many new great animals of aquatic animals. So many people feel like the Aquatic Pack is still very overrated being on the first spot. I don't agree with that. I think the Aquatic Pack also, especially with the stuff that we got in there, like the aquatic rocks I use pretty much in all my habitats. There's some nice plants in there as well and some really nice wooden building themes, even though I do not use it too often. The animals in there are just fantastic. The king penguin, giant otter, gray seal, and dwarf caiman being my least favorite animal, together with the exhibit animal, the diamondback terrapin. But I don't know, the Aquatic Pack still feels like a winner to me. Although, who knows, maybe I will change my mind during this video and it will slowly go down a little bit. I don't know, let's wait and see. Now moving on to the Southeast Asia Animal Pack, which is somewhat of a special pack. Like, the Asian animals in general are not really part of my most favorite animals, and this pack definitely includes some very interesting and very special looking animals. So this pack includes the sun bear, clouded leopard, Malaysian tapir, proboscis monkey, the North Sulawesi babirusa, the binturong Uzuri dole, and giant leaf insect. I do really appreciate the fact that Frontier added all these special type of animals that I never heard of before in this pack, because thanks to this pack, I'm definitely learning a lot about these animals. However, in all honesty, I just don't really use these animals, even though they look fantastic, and I know there are many people out there that really do love this pack. For me personally, I think it really is my least favorite pack so far. Moving on to the Africa pack. Now, the Africa pack is adding the meerkat, southern white rhino, African penguin, fennec fox, and the sacred scarab beetle. Now, I'm not really a fan of the exhibit animal, but you will notice that from every pack that is out there. But the meerkat, the white rhino, the African penguin, and the fennec fox are all four definitely have a very high spot in my personal ranking of my most favorite animals. I think the animals are just one by one absolutely amazing. Really am in love with these animals. And next to that, the pack really includes a lot of my most favorite pieces. There's a huge variety in there of like plaster pieces and stuff, which are a great addition next to the plaster pieces that we already have in the base game. So all in all, I think the Africa pack definitely deserves a very high spot here. And I'm gonna put it right now on the second spot, right behind the Aquatic Pack, even though for some reason, the more I talk about this, the more I maybe feel like I would want to put it on the first spot. I'm gonna keep it on the second spot for now. Moving on to the North America Animal Pack. This one has the moose, cougar, California sea lion, the North American beaver, American alligator, black-tailed prairie dog, Arctic fox, and American bullfrog. I do have to say, there are a lot of animals in here, especially the California sea lion, the North American beaver. I also really like the alligator, even though I'm not really using it super often. And the black-tailed prairie dog and the Arctic fox as well, by the way. They are all absolutely part of my most favorite animals of the game. I really like all of these animals. It is an animal pack though, so it doesn't include any building stuff or whatsoever. So for some reason, I feel like I'm not gonna put it here on the great ranking. I'm gonna put it here on the good ranking, probably right in front of this South America pack. I think that feels best for me. going to the Europe pack, adding the Alpine Ibex, Eurasian Lynx, European Fallow Deer, and the European Badger, and exhibit animal, the Fire Salamander. Now, all of these animals, again, look amazing in the game one by one, but admittedly, they are not really that much part of my most favorite animals. I think the fallow deer and the badger, the lynx are also great, but there's not like my most favorite animals. In the pack itself are some really nice pieces as well. There's a really nice rustic wall set, which is super usable for a lot of different themes, which I do really like. But there is also like a set of decals that can make all of your buildings look older and a little bit more dirty and stuff. So when it comes down to the pieces of the pack, I think this pack definitely deserves to be in a lot higher spot. But since the animals are not part of my most favorite animals, I think I'm going to put the Europe pack somewhere over here. Yes, I'm going to put it on the good ranking right in front of the North America pack for now. And then we go to the Wetlands Animal Pack, which has the capybara, the platypus, Asian small-clawed otter, spectacled caiman, the now legible wildwater buffalo, red-crowned crane, and the Danube-crested newt. Oh man, this is definitely a list of animals, which is just fantastic. And the more I play with these type of animal packs, like in the beginning, I wasn't really a huge fan of these animal packs, really missing out on my building themes. But the animal roster of the Wetlands Animal Pack, especially the capybara, platypus, this Asian small-clawed otter, red-crowned crane is absolutely fantastic. It's definitely a very solid animal roster in this animal pack, and definitely some very, very beautifully made animals and some nice aquatic animals. This one definitely also deserves a pretty high spot. Am I gonna put it on the grade ranking? I don't think I ever did, because it's kind of missing building themes. But I don't know, I started to respect this Wetlands Animal Pack a lot more, I think, the past year. So I think I'm gonna put it on the grade ranking after all. Oh, that's very interesting to see. And then we go to the Conservation Pack. This one added the Przewalski's hose, Amur leopard, scimitar horned oryx, siamang, and axolotl, together with some really cool stuff to build with. Definitely all fitting the conservation theme, eco-friendly stuff. And especially since we started our Eco Island Park in the past year, where we also focus more on conservation and adding a lot of the animals of this pack, I also started to appreciate this pack a lot more. Like, it's no secret that the Przewalski's hose is one of the best and most beautiful animals of the game. Whenever I see that animal, I'm just so amazed and blown away by it, how good it looks. So you know what? I am going to put this one here on the grade ranking as well, right after the Wetlands Animal Pack. Moving on to the Twilight Pack. This pack added the raccoon, red fox, common wombat, striped skunk, and Egyptian fruit bat, which was a walkthrough exhibit animal. Now, I think the opinions of the Twilight Pack are definitely divided. I think the animals of this pack, one by one, are just fantastic animals. Raccoon, red fox, common wombat, striped skunk are all definitely super cute animals. But the building stuff in here, I think many do classify them more as Halloween stuff, even though it doesn't really have to be that. I also noticed myself that I don't really use this stuff in the Twilight Pack that often. So even though that I do like the animal roster a lot from the Twilight Pack, I'm a little bit surprised about how often I am not using the stuff of the Twilight Pack. At least not as often as I thought I would be. So I think I'm going to put this pack, because it has really good animals in there. Are they better than the Australia pack? Yeah, I do think so. Are they better than the Jaguar? Well, the South America pack does have some really nice temple pieces in there. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put this one right behind the South America pack for now. Moving on to another animal pack. This one is the Grasslands Animal Pack with the maned wolf, the emu, caracal, red-necked wallaby, 9-banded armadillo, striped hyena, blue wildebeest, and amazing 5 colorful species of butterfly. Admittedly, this is my least favorite animal pack. I love the butterflies that are in this pack, and I think the 9-banded armadillo is my most favorite one of this pack, even though I don't even think I've made a habitat for most of these animals. I think I did make one for the maned wolf recently. Red-necked wallaby, I think we did. 9-banded armadillo, did we make one? I actually can't remember. The butterflies we used in 2 or 3 of our zoos already. So the butterflies are definitely the most favorite ones of this pack. So where am I gonna put this one? Because it's only for the butterflies. And the armadillo is also great, but is it great enough? I think I'm gonna put it right over here in front of the Australia pack for now. I think so. Moving on to the tropical pack, which added the fossa, lar-gibbon, red river hawk, Asian water monitor, and brown-throated sloth. I'm not entirely sure. The pieces of this pack are really good. They are a great addition to like the temple pieces as well from the South America pack that we have. The animals are great, but for some reason I just don't really feel like it's pretty different from all the other animals that we have, although they look fantastic. I mean, the red river hawk is definitely one of the most beautiful animals of this pack, if you ask me. But yeah, the walkthrough exhibit, the brown-throated sloth, is great, but I don't really think that I will make a habitat or design the walkthrough exhibit around it more often than I did like once. The fossa and lar-gibbon, I think we made a habitat for these guys, but no, they're not really part of my most favorite animals. The pieces are great, so where do I feel I'm going to put this one? I do feel like it's better than the Grasslands pack, better than the Twilight pack. Am I gonna put it? Yeah, well, if I need to choose between the temple pieces from the tropical pack and the South America pack, I think I'm gonna go for the tropical pack still. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it right here in front of the South America pack now. Going to the Arid Animal Pack. Did I say that the Grasslands Animal Pack was my least favorite animal pack? Because no, I think the Arid Animal Pack is going to win. This one has the dromedary camel, the African crested porcupine, the addax, Somali wild ass, black rhino, sand cat, dama gazelle, and the elusive desert horned viper as an exhibit animal. Well, if I mention all these animals now at one go, I do think it's better than the Grasslands Animal Pack, even though I don't really think that we made that many habitats for them, and they're not really the animals that I would think of the first if I would be planning out a new zoo or anything like that. I do think it does have some really good animals in there. Like the African crested porcupine looks amazing. The Somali wild ass looks so adorable. Together with the sand cat, and the black rhino is also a great animal, but it definitely won't win from the right rhino. So it's a solid pack. It must go in front of the Grasslands Animal Pack, but I doubt it will be much higher here because yeah, no, I'm just gonna put it right in front of the Grasslands Animal Pack, I think. I don't really feel like, for me personally, it should end up a lot higher here now. And then moving on to the Oceania Pack, a pack I wasn't that excited for in the beginning, but my goodness, the animal roster in this pack, the North Island brown kiwi, is amazing. Tasmanian devil is the best. The little penguin is so freaking adorable, but the quokka, I mean, seriously, they really added a quokka I mean, the quokka, it's so cute. It is so freaking adorable. The spectacled flying fox, I really couldn't care less. I mean, the bats in the walkthrough exhibit, I really don't care about that. But there's also a really nice variety of pieces in the Oceania pack. Wouldn't say at this point that it would really be my most favorite pieces. There's a really nice variety of plants and stuff in here. But definitely when it comes down to the animals, I think because it's not... Is it enough to be on the great ranking? Well, maybe it is. You know, maybe it actually is. I mean, the animals are just fantastic. And there's a really nice variety of pieces in here. Even though, no, I don't really think that the pieces are better than the conservation pack. But I do feel like the pieces are better than the Europe pack. So I think the Oceania pack will deserve a spot for me here on rank 5, that is then on the great tab. Yeah, I'm actually surprised about that myself. And then the very last pack that we got, the Eurasia Animal Pack, I was definitely not that super excited about this pack. However, when I got the pack and saw all the animals in there, which are the Wizened, Wild Bull, Wolverine, Takin, Sega, Slot Bear, Mute Swan, and the Herman's Tortoise, I was definitely pleasantly surprised about the Mute Swan and the Wolverine, and the Sega is also absolutely fantastic. Would I say this is a better pack than the Arid Animal Pack and the Grasslands Animal Pack? I'm not entirely sure. I kind of feel like it should maybe be in between. Let me just double check. The Arid Animal Pack, Dromedary Caiman, African Crested Porcupine, Anax, Somali Walrus, Black Rhino, Scent Cat, Dama Gazelle. I think the Eurasia Animal Pack feels slightly better for me personally than the Arid Animal. Ooh, I have my doubts about this one, but I am putting it all on the good ranking, and I am not entirely sure if I do feel like they all should be on the good ranking. I do feel like the Australia pack, you know, no. I think I'm going to put these all on this one. Even though, don't get me wrong, the animals of the animal packs are fantastic. And the Mute Swan is definitely my most favorite one, together with the Wolverine of the Eurasia Animal Pack. I don't think they should, for my personal ranking, this is, guys. So I'm super curious to hear your personal ranking as well. But I don't think they're good enough for the good ranking. I think they're okay. Yeah. Maybe with one or two that should go higher as it comes down to animals, but overall, if I need to judge the packs itself, okay, wait, yeah, well, okay, let's do this then. Do this. The polar bear at least deserves this ranking here, okay? But the Deluxe Edition has 3 amazing animals. The Pygmy Hippo, Komodo Dragon, and Thompson Gazelle. But the Deluxe Edition definitely just ends up so low because of the price tag, no doubt. The Southeast Asia Animal Pack, it's fantastic animals, but for me, it's just meh. And I think meh is just the right explanation for how I feel about the Southeast Asia Animal Pack. So yeah, having a great ranking, Aquatic Pack, Africa Pack, Wetlands Animal Pack, Conservation Pack, and the Oceania Pack feels good. That feels good. Good ranking, Europe Pack, North America Animal Pack, Tropical Pack, South America Pack, and Twilight Pack. Yeah, I think I can live with this. Okay ranking, Eurasia Animal Pack, Arid Animal Pack, Grasslands. You can tell that the animal packs in general are not really my most favorite ones. I guess we can say that. The Australia Pack, Arctic Pack, and then Deluxe Edition, Southeast. Yeah. I think this is it, guys. I think this is January 2024, my personal ranking of all the Planet Zoo packs we have so far. And I think this definitely changed a lot looking at my personal preference, comparing it to last year. And I like it. I like it that opinions may change. Your feelings may change about packs. That's totally fine. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below your personal ranking of all Planet Zoo packs, and what are your thoughts about my personal ranking and how much it changed over the year. I'm super curious to hear your thoughts as well. And remember, if you are interested in grabbing any of these packs, make sure to check out the sponsor of our channel, Instant Gaming, with the link in the description of this video and in the pinned message of the comment section. Leave a like at the video if you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. And yeah, I just really do hope to see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys!